Okay, there's a couple things I want to say. It's actually not that late for me. It's like only 3, and I'm really really tired. Mainly because of yesterday, which, well, 2 days ago technically. It was Saturday. Three Rivers opened Friday, and to all of you that went to Three Rivers Saturday, if you've seen my band play, um, thank you. Thank you for participating in the stands. Thank you. Well, in the seats. I guess it wasn't really stands. Um, I think we played a good show. It was by far the smallest show we've played ever, but it still wasn't too bad. We opened up for Jackal for the people that didn't go. Jackal is a pretty big band if you didn't know. They're one of our inspirations of playing, so that was really really exciting. Um, it was very very different. We've played in Fort Wayne before. We played in the Coliseum, but we've never played at the Three Rivers Festival. And all my life in Fort Wayne, I've never thought about playing in the Three Rivers Festival. But my manager, Tim, I'm not going to give out his last name for personal reasons. My manager, Tim, he got us a kind of a schedule. I thought it was going to be like a Thursday, when there's not really much bands playing, not any famous ones or anything. Sorry, I was drinking a little bit if you couldn't tell. Um, so, alright, he got us in right before Jackal. We opened for Jackal, which that is exciting right there, just alone. But for the people that didn't see, when I jumped down into the crowd, if you wasn't there, then I'm going to give you a little story real quick. I jumped down in the crowd, and I don't know who, and I don't know why, but a couple things happened while I was in the crowd. One, obviously, I was grabbed. That's normal. Some guys, some girls, it was... I hope it wasn't in a gay way, but I got my shirt ripped off, which I'm not really self-conscious about my, body or anything because I don't think I'm fat. So that was one issue. Another one is I felt something touch my face pretty hard. I didn't know what it was. I didn't see it. It was around this cheek area. Apparently, I had these big lip marks on the side, which is from a girl, so it wasn't that bad. But then, I'll get back to that later, because that was after the show is the next thing. So after the show, we performed. You guys were great. You guys applauded us. I didn't expect you not to, but it was kind of loud for the size that we had. For everybody that didn't go, well, you missed the show. It's not really the end of the world. We'll be back in the Coliseum next summer. We're going to do a Coliseum. We're going to start in Coliseum and go all the way east. When we go east, it's going to be around, when I say east, I mean seriously, like New York, Pennsylvania. We're going up to Maine. We're going, far. So, that's that. But, as I was saying with the lipstick mark or whatever, my lead guitarist, his name's Anthony if you didn't know, my lead guitarist, he told me about it. So I was like, oh, well, I just washed it off. When I got out, apparently this big muscular guy was waiting there. And, so I'm going to sit back and enjoy Jackal because that's one of my, not favorite bands, but one of my bands I look up to. Because they started way back and is now still performing, which I hope that's what we are. I hope that's what, we do. But, so I light a cigarette or whatever, which I'm only 17, but I didn't get no shit for it. So that's alright. So I was smoking a cigarette and this big muscular guy came over to my table and sat down, which isn't normal. Because normally I have people to prevent other people that could be harmful, I guess. I mean, I wasn't really scared, but he got me really nervous when he said something. Alright, I was sitting at the table, just normally sitting. I had some water, like a water bottle by me. As I was saying, I was smoking. And then the guy said, "Are you trying to steal my wife?" I thought it was a joke. But, I look at him like, well, no, I'm not. And I thought he was meaning like how I was singing, because I sung a song from Tesla called Love Song, which we don't ever do covers, but that was just the last minute, and that's one of my favorite songs from Tesla, and I really like Tesla. That's an older band. If people don't know, it's fine. It don't really matter. You ain't got to look it up or anything. But, so, that was kind of cool. But he explained it a little bit better. His 40-plus-year-old wife was the one that kissed me. First of all, that's kind of gross. I'm only 17. It's kind of obvious. I don't really look like I'm over 20. So, she is the one that kissed me. And I was a little bit intimidated, I'm not going to lie, but, I was kind of ready for something to happen. And one of my security guards named Tyshawn, he is very, very tall, he is very, very built. He comes over to me and is like, "Is he messing with you?" So I was like, well, no, but stick around just in case something happens. So the guy and me starts talking a little bit, and I get to know that he's going to perform Sunday. So that gave me a little bit of relief. He knows how it goes. And he said something retarded to me. He said if his wife kisses me again, to at least show some respect and kiss her on the lips back. That was just disgusting. I wanted to throw up. She's at the verge of almost getting wrinkles now. And I know this because he brought her with him. After he sat down and after a little bit of the conflict started, he brought her back with him to the table. Which, so, we joked around for about 5-10 minutes. That's fine, just playing around. And he offered me to go to his show, which was Sunday night, which I didn't go. So if you're watching this, I'm sorry I didn't go. I had stuff to handle with my own self. But yeah. So that was pretty much it. I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I just did it out of the kindness of my heart. I signed a little bit over 200 autographs-ish. Something around there. Which, that's not a lot, but after your arm starts hurting and shit, so. Yeah. There is one personal thing I want to touch up on, and I'm not going to say any names, but the person that watches it is going to know this. If this person, I'm not going to say he or she, but if the person I'm talking about watches it, they're going to know who they are. Sunday, I was a little bit busy, which is part of the reason why I didn't go. So me and this person started talking, and I was like, well, I'm going to go. And before I left, we kind of talked about something about later on. Nothing nasty, no, nothing like that. But this person lied to me. And I mean, look, if you want to say no, just say no. I mean, it's not gonna hurt my feelings, you know? I'm not gonna be like, oh, well then, I don't want to talk to you ever again. I'm not like that. If you say no, then I'm like, oh well, okay. It's not like what you say. Well, this kind of sounds kind of harsh. It's not like what you say matters anymore. If you say no, okay, whatever. If you say yeah, then okay, whatever. Either way, it's not going to change my output of you, really. So I was already having a kind of a bad day, but then it got better. I started to go swimming with some of my friends. This 23-year-old chick and her little sister, which is 16, and a couple of her friends at my house. If you guys didn't know, I had an indoor pool or whatever, but that's at my house, not my parents' house, which is where I'm at right now. Because, I don't know. Everybody I know pretty much comes over here, lives over here, so I normally stay over here until about 6 o'clock, and then if I'm not passed out, then I might leave. Matters how tired I am. But, so, that's all pretty much about my personal thing. If you're gonna lie, then save your breath, save your time, just get out of my life. I have no time to waste on... I'm trying not to use any hurtful words. And this is really hard because that's normally what I do. I'm trying to say, if you're gonna lie, if you're gonna deceive me, if you're gonna backstab me, if you're gonna do anything that is going to try to hurt me, whether it's on purpose or whether it's not, then leave. I'm pretty sure I have more than you as a friend. I'm pretty sure I don't deserve to be treated like that when I did nothing wrong to you. I'm pretty nice. I mean, there's not really many things that I've done that was kind of bad. But people constantly backstab me, constantly... I don't care if you shit talk. That really don't bug me at all. But backstab me, lie to me. Can't really say cheat on me. That don't work no more. I just break up with you right away. So yeah. If you're gonna do all that shit, then just fucking leave. And I don't see why you're gonna be friends with me. But as soon as this person questions it, I'm gonna make another video because I know this person's gonna watch it. I know this person is. But I'm gonna make another video adding on to this one. It's gonna be like this video. Like, it's gonna tell what happened. If it goes really deep, then I might blurt out who it is and what happened. And it's gonna be about my band, like I normally always do. So I think I covered everything. I'm sorry this video was so long. I wanted to share that story with the old lady-ish. And this is kind of gross. I'm going to the Three Rivers tomorrow, on Monday. So I don't know when. I'm trying to go around 2 with one of my friends and just chill. Not perform, just chill, do whatever. And then I think that's about it. So I'll try to make the video as soon as possible, and I'll see you guys later. If you have any requests, it don't even have to be a song, even if you don't want to hear me sing. Any requests, anything like make a video about how you feel about this or doing that or anything like that, then just tell me, okay? I'm not going to get mad unless it's something like, why don't you commit suicide? Then I'm going to be like, oh, well, you're a dick. But I doubt anybody's going to say that. But, just give me ideas. I'll make any video that you guys want. It don't really matter. So I think that I covered everything. So I'll see you next time.